one of the more hot-headed members of Class 1A, Bakugo, able to create explosive blasts using his quirk. His short-tempered, arrogant personality has often led him to bite off more than he can chew. On one such occasion, he was out chasing a new criminal who could take over people with his parasite-like quirk. The criminal looked like a bluish-black mound of ooze. Although solid at times, the criminal can fire this ooze at people. If his will is stronger than theirs, he can take them over and turn them into his puppets. The ooze fuses with the host, bonds with their DNA, increasing their abilities and powers, but also linking the minds into a hive mind type of collective. This made it increasingly difficult to deal with the criminal. As long as one of his infected hosts exists, he was able to escape and continue to run havoc throughout the city. He did have a weakness to sound and fire, meaning that our hero Bakugo was perfect to track him down and bring him to justice. It was during this encounter that our young hero, upon seeing the criminal dubbed Viral Epidemic Nurturing Ooze Mutations, or Venom for short. Venom was far from an easy criminal to capture and contain. It is believed that the ooze is what's left of the original host when his quirk activated. This criminal even managed to evade Endeavour by sheer luck, but on this occasion he was spotted by Bakugo and was being chased through the alleys of the city, desperately trying to take over hosts and slow Bakugo down. However, the reflexes of our young hero were more than fast enough to destroy parts of the ooze before they actually hit any of the members of public. Seeing this wasn't working, Venom grabbed one of the members of public and threw them in the air at Bakugo, driven by his competitive urge to be better than All Might and Deku. Bakugo fired a blast from his hands and caught the citizen, spinning in the air before firing a second blast to halt his spin and put them on the ground safely. Within moments, without even touching the ground, fired a third blast to launch him in the direction the criminal had gone to. But by this point, Venom had turned the corner and infected someone else, having them wait in ambush for our young hero. As Bakugo turned the corner, he stopped and froze in his tracks, looking at Venom with a giant smile on his face. The reason he froze was from a trauma in his early days before he became a member of Class 1A. There was a slime-like creature that completely engulfed him and was using his quirk to destroy the city and wreak havoc, harming innocent civilians. He was reminded of the fact that Deku, who was quirkless, came charging in to save him out of all the people around. This made his blood boil, fire up, and within a moment, Bakugo raised his arm, ready to fire off an intense blast from his gauntlet, when all of a sudden there was a crash from the window next to him, and an infected host came charging through, grabbing his arm. Our hero looked in anger and shock as the host grabbed him, and part of the ooze separated from it and started to attach to his arm, engulf his body slowly. Slowly but surely it was bonding with his DNA and starting to take it over. Venom had finally caught our young hero off guard and was in the process of taking him over. Soon, Bakugo was covered in the ooze and converted into a venomized form. But something wasn't right. Venom's smiling face turned to one of confusion and anger and dismay. Our hero smiled at Venom and said, "You think this is enough to make me your puppet? I'm gonna make you die!" And with that, he launched at Venom, arm in the air ready to fire off an explosive blast.